On September 15th, 2010, Ashely Machiskinic fell to her death from the fifth floor of the Regent Hotel in Vancouver's downtown east side. She was only 22 years old. Vancouver police in 2015 determined that she did not die in suspicious circumstances. In fact, as early as the beginning of October 2010, police had already ruled the death a suicide. A retired constable and Ashely's family disagree. Former Constable Dave Dixon says that Ashely came out of the window with such force that she went across the alley and landed about 10 feet away, between a telephone pole and a manhole cover. He says that two women told him they were in the room right before Ashely went out the window. They told him that they chose to leave because they feared men who were also in that room, and just minutes after they left, Ashely was gone. He does not believe she would take her own life. He also points out that women often have violence inflicted on them in the area for drug debts that are as little as $30. It's a suggestion supported by friends who knew Ashely. According to APTN National News, just after the death, witnesses reported that seconds after Ashely was on the ground, someone tossed her shoes out the same window. Without witness testimony, someone who saw or heard what happened, this case may never fully resolve. Police did back off of the quick suicide finding and posted a reward for information about Ashely's fall. That reward offer expired in 2012 without being claimed. Coroner could not determine whether there was foul play. There was no evidence that she could point to in her examination that would indicate that. However, her report did mention that several people had been interviewed by police, some of whom were alleged to have caused Ashely harm. Second-hand information at best, but it lines up with what Constable Dixon says the woman told him. Toxicology results show that Ashely did have alcohol in her system when she died, and at this point there are rumors and speculation that Ashely was pushed for failing to pay a drug debt, or that someone who had been in the room that night pushed her out the window for some other reason. It is so understandably frustrating and very painful to not know. Ashely's family believes firmly that her life was taken. People who were in that room at the moment she went out the window. People who were nearby who might have overheard something. Those folks have information that could bring the family answers to what happened with Ashely. If you have any information at all that could help fully answer this case, please reach out. We're going to talk about Sister Watch in a moment, but first, if you know anything, please reach out to the numbers you see on the screen. Ashely's family and friends deserve those answers, and it's never too late to say what you know. Sister Watch is a group that was formed to partner with the Vancouver Police in a number of ways, and so far the evaluation of the program has been positive. A number of community members in the downtown east side were participating in a memorial service for Ashely. They were frustrated with VPD's response to her death and with public statements that were made about her and her death, including the very quick ruling of suicide. They marched on down to the VPD station and demonstrated there, demanding the chief constable come to meet with them. Because 3 of the protesters refused to leave, they were arrested. The next day, though, when the chief was available, he came to meet with them to work out what could be done to improve community relationships. Sister Watch is one of the results of that advocacy that those participating in the memorial affected. Though we cannot bring Ashely back, Sister Watch and similar programs that give real voice to those most affected and have already made significant positive impacts in the community is quite the legacy. Thank you for listening. Are you pooping, Sim?